estranged daughter are reunited in court.
When she told me that I was the closest thing she had to a father, she walked out of my life a year ago, and I've not seen her or spoken to her since.
He cut me out of his life. I think it has to do with being back with my ex.
There's been one person who has been consistent your entire life, and it's this man who's standing right over here in front of you.
And later, girlfriends let a guy get between them.
Talking to her is like talking to a child, like talking to one of her kids running around the house. She don't listen.
Me and her has been known each other since 2012. I have all these kids by him. She knew about him.
It's not how this is gonna work. I know y'all are from Atlanta, but this is not the Real Housewives. We don't just shout things out and argue with each other.
Faith Jenkins. Her distinguished legal career began when she graduated first in her law school class. She quickly became a tough New York City prosecutor, and then a preeminent legal analyst on cable news. And now she's the judge in her own courtroom. Her cases are real, and her rulings are final. She is Judge Faith. Plaintiff Frank Blattel says he loaned his credit card to his foster daughter to get her car back from the repo man. And now she's refusing to pay him back. He's suing for credit card charges, interest, and late fees. Defendant Jackie Stock says her father is just angry because she reconciled with her estranged husband, and the remaining balance on the loan was a gift.
All rise. Court is in session. The Honorable Judge Faith Jenkins presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, the litigants have been sworn in. This is the case of Blattel versus Stock.
Thank you, Juan. Frank Blattel,
Yes, Your Honor.
you are suing the defendant Jackie Stock for $935 for credit card charges, interest, and late fees.
Yes.
Okay, why don't you tell me what's going on, sir?
She came into my life in 2001. I was dating her mother, and she was just a little girl then, and then something happened. They went out of my life, and then she came into my life again at 2005.
When you say something happened, did you and her mother break up?
Oh, yes.
Stop dating?
Yes.
Okay.
And
So how did you then reconnect with her in 2005?
in 2005, I became her foster father.
Her foster father? How old were you?
17.
17? Okay, and what were the circumstances of that?
She didn't have nowhere to go, and her mother was out of the picture, so I just fostered
Took her in? Okay, what happened, Miss Stock?
My mom's never really been around, so I knew him. I was comfortable, so I was placed with him.
Okay, how did you find out she was in a foster care?
through her mother, I believe.
Okay.
And that's when I jumped on the chance, because she's like the daughter I never had.
Okay.
But then shortly after becoming her foster parent, she ran off to Arizona and didn't come back till the following year. And when she came back, she was pregnant.
Is that true?
Partially. I was already pregnant when I went to Arizona, and I had my daughter in Arizona, and then moved back to California.
Okay. Did you tell him that you were leaving to go to Arizona?
No, I didn't actually. I
just left?
Took off.
Okay. You could understand why someone would be hurt
Absolutely.
by you doing that?
Yes.
So what happens? You go back a year later and you call him and you say what to him?
I need to come home.
And what did he say in response to that?
Come home.
So what kind of foster parent was he to you?
He's always been great to me. He's always been a good person to me.
Okay. So how do we end up here? What's going on?
Her car was repossessed because her husband called them. I guess what the story I heard was that her husband called the people at the car lot to have them come and get it because he said it was abandoned and was being vandalized after he scratched some filthy names on the hood and fenders of the car.
So what happened? I mean, he was told a story, but what happened?
He vandalized my vehicle.
How?
And he wrote some foul names.
What did he write?
On
And what
the hood.
else?
Whore.
He keyed that in your car? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then he called and had it repossessed.
How was he able to do that? Were you not current on payments?
No, I was, but you can do voluntary repossessions, like a just.
Oh, so he was just being vindictive.
Right, right.
And you call your foster father and ask him for money for what?
It was $750 to get it out of repossession, just with repossession fees and everything.
So you charged that on your credit card? Is that what happened?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right.
Okay. And what did you do, sir?
I took her to another car lot, and I helped her get into a 2008 Chevy Impala. And
So you have to buy another car in her name
Right.
that time so it wouldn't happen again.
And I put another $400 on my credit card for insurance for her.
And that was a loan that you agreed to pay back?
The $750?
Both of these items?
Yeah, the
$750 and $400?
$750 I did actually. I made payments on it for quite a while.
And did you have a conversation with her about this? How did we end up
No,
in court today?
Because when she told me that I was the closest thing she had to a father figure, she walked out of my life a year ago, and I have not seen her or spoken to her since today.
So today's your first time seeing her in a year?
Yes.
Well, what happened?
Well, he cut me out of his life. He wouldn't even answer my calls. Why
is that?
I think it has to do with being back with my ex.
Is that true?
Actually, she never made any attempt to get in contact with me at all in a year. The only way I got their phone number is her husband called my house last week and cussed me out for suing him.
I called his cell phone. I wrote over Facebook to his caregiver, and it was, I don't want to talk to you. Don't contact me.
Coming up, Faith helps heal the hurt.
What are you upset about right now?
Him.
Why? This is your moment. You haven't seen him in a year. This is your moment to talk to him.
And later, a battle over a boy.
Slick moved in.
Okay, what does that mean?
Here come days, leave days, come days, leave days.
And then one day he just never left.
Plaintiff Frank Blattel says his foster daughter's refusing to pay him back. He's suing for credit card charges, interest, and late fees. Defendant Jackie Stock says she doesn't owe because the remaining loan balance was a gift.
Do you love your father?
Yeah, absolutely.
You can understand that this is someone who was there for you when you needed, when no one else was, right? There's been one person who has been consistent your entire life, and it's this man who's standing right over here in front of you. And so you can understand why, when he sees that you are being abused, when you go back to that person who he's trying to protect you from, it looks like you're making a choice, and you know he's not going to approve. You know that.
Right, but it's not for him to approve of. It's my life.
Right. It is your life, but every time you've had an issue and you've needed someone to bail you out in your life, you've called him. I'm just trying to help you see the perspective of a father and his perspective in this situation, looking at you and being upset because he thinks that you deserve better. He knows you deserve better. He wants you to see that for yourself.
Okay. I mean, I'm happy with my situation right now.
What is the situation right now?
Counseling, things like that. Doing good.
Okay. Why haven't you paid him back the $866 he says you owe?
Because I don't feel like I owe that much, one. And two, I was let go from my job.
Mm-hmm.
So
you didn't have the money? What are you upset about right now?
him.
Why? This is your moment. You haven't seen him in a year. This is your moment to talk to him.
I just want to fix our relationship.
How are you going to do that?
I don't know.
Is there a way that that can happen?
Not right now,
Why is that, sir?
because I'm so hurt for not being able to speak to her for over a year. Just walked out of my life, and like I said, no phone calls, nothing, for a year, and then I have to do this. I have to bring her to court to even see her. It hurts.
But this court case, this case will clear the air in terms of what she owes you.
Correct.
But, and she's disappeared before for a year. You see her now, and you see the look on her face. She has some regrets. She may not say it, but you can tell. She's not proud of some of the decisions that she's made. She's hurting too. You understand?
Yes.
And you've known her since she was 17 years old. She's now 28 years old. I would hate to see the two of you walk out of this courtroom today and not be able to have some kind of relationship.
I believe I could, but I don't believe her husband will allow it.
Yeah. And that could very well be the case, given the fact that when he did the things that he did, you were the person that helped her. And you should not be forced to choose between your husband and the person who's been the father in your life. You don't have to choose. And if someone is making you choose, then you aren't making the decisions for your life as you say you are. Because it appears to me you're making a choice.
See, but that's what I feel like he was trying to do. Because he didn't want me back with my husband. So he was trying to make me choose, and then he cut me off.
Because he sees the situation objectively. You were not looking at it from an objective perspective because there were a lot of emotions involved. You were too close to the situation. He's looking at it like many parents do. There's a reason in most cases when a parent doesn't like someone's significant other, there's usually a reason. This is not someone he wants you to be with. Unless that person has gotten help and has changed, he's a vindictive, immature, petty, abusive individual. People are going to come in and out of your life moving forward for various reasons. But if it's one thing about family, when they truly love each other and they truly care about each other, they're there no matter what. And all I'm saying to you is the one constant I've heard in your life since you were 17 years old is this person right over here. That is not a bridge that you want to burn. Judgment in this case is for the plaintiff, $935. Good luck to both of you.
Love you.
I love you too, Jackie. I always have.
I'm sorry.
I know you are.
Plaintiff Catherine Sanders says her former BFF used bogus credit cards to pay the utilities on their apartment, and now they've been evicted. She's suing for unpaid rent and a broken TV. Defendant Monique Robinson says she owes nothing because the bill split was not fair since Catherine had 4 kids and a boyfriend in the house.
Catherine Sanders?
Yes, how you doing?
Good. You are suing the defendant Monique Robinson?
Hi, how you doing?
Good. For $3,050 for unpaid rent, 3 months of unpaid rent and a broken television?
Yes.
So the two of you talked about getting an apartment together.
Yeah, it was a townhouse.
Okay. And so you move in, is it just the two of you?
I have 4 children.
Okay, so it was you, your 4 children, and the defendant?
Yes.
Okay. Who else? So that's it.
I had a male friend, but it would just be me and her paying the rent.
Is your male friend your boyfriend? Is that you mean your boyfriend?
My kid's father.
Okay. Why do you have an agreement with your boyfriend, the father of your 4 children, that he does not have to contribute to the rent where you live?
He would give me money on the rent, but it was me and her. My half would be, would he give me some money, I put my money together, and she would put her money together also.
Well, so the rent wasn't 50-50, I'm assuming.
Between me and her was.
So you, with 6 on your side and 1 of her, the rent is 50-50?
Yes.
And you agreed to this?
No, the agreement was that it was just supposed to be me, her, and the kids, and it was supposed to be $800 a piece.
Who's on the lease?
Me and my male friend, the father of my kids.
Who's not paying rent? The 2 of you are on the lease?
Yes.
And not her?
Her credit wouldn't got approved.
But she's responsible for half of the rent.
Yes.
And he's not responsible for any. That's what you're
He
telling me?
give me money on the rent just like me and his money get put together.
Why are you suing her? This is...
The reason why I'm suing her is because she didn't pay her half of the rent.
So you didn't have a problem with 6 people, even 5, Now there's 6 people on her side and there being only one of you?
I had a problem with 6. I didn't have a problem with 5, being that the kids were like my god kids. Mm-hmm. And that we all worked together. Like, and I always had the kids.
When did you find out that the boyfriend, because he's on the lease?
Like, I didn't know he was on the lease at first.
When did you find that out?
The next month, like April.
Was he living there in March?
He slick moved in.
Okay, what does that mean?
Like he
He
moved
just
in
showed
on
up
the
one
slide,
night and
like,
never left?
Yeah.
Basically.
She said like he'll come
Like he'll
here and there,
come.
come days, leave days, come days, leave days.
And then one day he just never left. Did she ever come to you and say, boyfriend is living here now, this rent should be split 3 ways, I don't feel that this is fair?
No, she never
She
never came to me about that. Never came.
Never
to me
had a
about
conversation
that.
about it. You say no.
She never came to me about anything.
But did you, at some point you
All
realized
she do is
that
talk.
it's not how this is gonna work? I know y'all are from Atlanta, but this is not the Real Housewives. We don't just shout things out and argue with each other.
Coming up on Judge Faith, the ladies lose their apartment.
So you think she was trying to sneak move
She was
out?
trying to sneak and get her things to leave.
How do you know that? What did you see?
She was trying to get her things to leave. She had a big truck outside and everything trying to leave.
You didn't tell her you were bringing a truck to move out?
Plaintiff Catherine Sanders says she was evicted because Monique stopped paying the rent. She's suing for unpaid rent and a broken TV. Defendant Monique Robinson says she owes nothing because the bill split was unfair.
So when did you first find out that she was not paying rent?
They sent me a notice in my door.
An eviction notice?
Yes, saying that I had to either pay all the money or get ready to go to court.
Okay, and had you not had a conversation with her prior to that you weren't going to pay the rent?
Talking to her is like talking to a child, like talking to one of her kids running around the house. Mm-hmm. Like, she don't listen.
When did you move out?
June.
What happened?
When I got this eviction letter in my door that I had to either pay the rent or get ready to go to court, she came in the house ready to get her things and saying that I was still at the house.
So you think she was trying to sneak move out?
She was trying to sneak and get her things to leave.
How do you know that? What did you see?
Her things. She was trying to get her things to leave. She had a big truck outside and everything trying to leave.
You didn't tell her you were bringing a truck to move out?
No, I didn't tell her at all.
You didn't have the opportunity to tell her that either?
No, I did have the opportunity to tell her, I just didn't tell her.
Exactly.
Because you hadn't paid the rent?
No, I was paying the utility bills. Paying the utility bills was like paying the rent. It was almost $500 water bill.
That's what happens when you move in and you agree to 5 people living in an apartment. They're going to be using the water 5 times as much as you. And you agreed to pay the utilities?
Right, but I didn't think she was just gonna let them run the water, play in the water, do what they want to do. She just let them do anything. She don't got no control over them. Nothing.
These are your god kids. You just said these are your god kids.
They are my god kids, but when they used to come to my house, they didn't do that.
You just spoke so lovely of them. But now you're telling me they're just out of control.
They so out of control. She taking pictures with her.
Okay.
Oh, I love
So
you.
here's the issue.
Why
Here's the
wouldn't I?
issue. One, you have an illegal agreement with her, and you are coming into court and you are asking me to enforce an illegal agreement. The second thing is, you said that she was supposed to be making those payments directly to the landlord, not to you. No, that's what you told me in your statement.
But it fell on me though.
And that's your problem. That's why you don't enter into illegal contracts.
Coming up, Judge Faith rules. And now, Judge Faith rules.
They're not going to go after her because she's nowhere on this lease. They are going to come after you for this rent. You're going to be the one that's responsible. You should have paid rent. You lived there for that time period. You should have paid rent. I know you thought, oh, I'm paying these utilities. They're sky high. However, the problem that you have is you basically deceived the landlord, this company, when you leased this apartment. You essentially deceived them into renting this place to you by allowing them to believe that it would just be you, your boyfriend, and the 4 children. And because of that, you entered into an illegal side agreement with the defendant, which I can't enforce. No judge can enforce an illegal agreement. It's just unconscionable under the law. Judgment in this case is for the defendant.
This all came down for our friendship. Like, our friendship is ruined. Like, we'll never be friends again. Over rent.
I've learned today that don't go by trying to help a friend out. Go through it the right way.